Alive! I'm alive. Numbin's alive. All right. Um, I've been doing a lot of burning woods lately. Pyromaniac. No, not pyromaniac. Pyro, pyrographic. I'm learning pyrographic. I may turn into a pyromaniac though, but you know, uh, but you never know. You never know. Anyway, this is I'm not happy with this. Um, uh, but what I find out is that if I send this down, I could just start over. Let me show you what I mean by sending down. Let's see if I could do this. Can I do this? Yes or no? Now I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself. So yeah, that's I have a pre-sketch on that one. Oh wait, can I even see it? Let me see. Uh, let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Screen share, entire screen. Yeah, there you go. Share. There you go. See the I have I sketched that yesterday. Last night live stream. I sketched it with pencil, but I forgot to send it down. I forgot to send it down before I. So I what I did was just let me see. Where is you? Oh, there it is. Sender. Just got me a sender, 120 grit. It's very fine uh, for finishing touch on a wood. 120 grit. So yeah, and then it's just real quick. You can let me see if I could show me the final result, man. Uh oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Darn it! Hold on. I'm gonna turn that off. Let's see. I'm gonna add this up. And screen share, entire screen. There you go. Yeah. Anyway, I did it yesterday, but it won't work. Let me go ahead and stop sharing. I'm gonna stop sharing. Yeah. Let me do this instead. Okay. Anyway, I'll go ahead and send it down and start over. Actually, this to this is second try burning the woods. One thing I found out is that this wood right here is even though I should send this down really fine. Uh, these wood grains. What are these called grains? These areas right there are very slippery when I go over what the area is slippery. So as if I do this, that's okay. But if sometime if I do this right along the grid, what do you call that? Grain. Yeah. Uh, hold on. Hey, psychedelic, what's up? So yeah, if grain, yeah, grain is called grain, wood grain, yeah. So if I go over over the grain with this, it will slip. It's like the particular area is like ice skating, right? and then wood is okay here, but here is like slippery. So every uh, grain is different. Every one of these grain feels different. So I mean, these are. I mean that's not. I mean that one is a lot of. There's a lot of there's a lot of grain in that one too. This you want a wood like that where it's just almost like a paper, but it's still then depending on what nib you use, uh, you'll behave differently. And what also you gotta watch out for the glue. This is a wood that has a. This is a made with a full piece of wood. Let me show you the side one here. See, that's one part of the wood right there. There's another wood right there, and you see that there's another wood right there. Right? There's one, two, three, four pieces of wood right here that has been glued. So these where they meet up, where glue has been made up. If I sand it such a way that your if the glue is part of the sand, then it will be also be slippery as well. So I really underestimated the difficulty of wood burning. So, but I really like this is a I just use this right here. If, each nib is different. You know, that's a. By the way, if you don't know what that is, that's a bamboo. I'm supposed to be drawing bamboo, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and send this over again and start over. But all the areas I could use to practice. So I'm gonna go ahead and practice. Let's see. Uh, One thing about it is that these nibs get uh, heat up pretty fast. Set the heating at 450 on this one. Yeah. So let me see if it'll come up. Yeah, it's coming up. See right here. See? Now I was gonna do this outside, but it got hot. Then right up, and then when I thought, oh, it's gonna cool down, then it started raining. Then I got that's why I got frustrated and came indoor and started burning woods indoor. I do have a air filter, air what do you call those things? Not air conditioner, air cleaner. Uh, so yeah, you. So what I'm doing is I'm testing out. I'm testing out if each nibs here how they burn, how fast they burn. Like if I don't want to go too, I don't want to go too fast. But if I stay too there in one spot too long, I could be burning too much. You know, there's supposed to be a moon here. And if like for instance, after if I touch the wood, this thing gets cooler because conduction of heat, right? So it's not always consistent. Heat is as soon as I touch the wood, the heat conducts, so it gets hot. If I lift it up, it's hot. If I lift it down, it gets cooler real quick. So I have to use that little time. Christina, how are you? Yeah, this is fun, but it's very challenging, Christina. Yeah, I don't know if I may have bitten off more than I could chew, but thank you, Christina, for inspiring me. So appreciate you, Christina. It's not like ink. This nib is like a it's a this nib is more like a wide. It's like a wide, you know, that this wood. I think this wood is a little more. I think this wood is colder than this wood. Less volume, I guess. This wood is it conducts heat more, so whenever the soldering iron touches the wood, the soldering iron cools down, and there's not much burn. Like, let me see. Yeah, you gotta lift it up, let it heat up, let it heat up. Then you have to bring it down. It, it requires some patience here. Hello, Kenneth. How are you? Hey, Rude. How are you, sir? What's up? All right. So let's see. Hmm. Maybe let me try this. Let me put it right here. Does it heat up there? Let me put a little. You're not supposed to put any kind of pressure on it, so that's good. If I'm not putting any pressure on it, then that's really good for my wrist. You don't want to really put any kind of pressure on your pencils when you draw, because that's even when you're drawing, you want to keep it light so that you don't have a carpal tunnel. You know, but this well, this is what it's. Maybe I need to increase the heat here. I'm at 450. I'm gonna go to 500 about. So you gotta consider the amount of heat. You know. Oh, and if your room is cold and you lift up too much, it will also iron will not heat up fast enough. All kind of variables in this. All kind of variables. Hmm. Uh, one thing I like about this particular nib is that kind of spreads wide. It's like having a wide marker. I mean, it has a wide stroke. It's not just a thin line. You gotta be really slow. Slow. Yeah, I think I definitely have a bit of more than I could chew. Yes, sir. Yeah. Bit of more than I could chew. But this burning of if you got the right tree, burning of the wood is not bad, smell wise. Yeah. Yeah. Hoping to be better at it, Christina. I'm gonna sand this down. This is actually a second try. Uh, I think that little logo is a little too small. Um, I wish I had a pencil. I could just erase it and make it a little bit bigger, but I have to have a sander to sand it down. Also, I don't like this. You see how it's a little grainy, like a. it's- Let me show you. Let me see if I could. I want the color to be more like this, more smear rather than all that dots, like salt and pepper look. But again, I'm learning how to use these little nibs. There's like tons of nibs out here. Look at all these different kind of nibs. Look at all these different kind of nibs, and each one behaves differently. So I'm learning about all that. Right. I mean, I suppose. Hold on. There's a little scraper thingy here. What's this? Oh, it's just a WhatsApp. WhatsApp. No. I mean, I suppose you could scrape these off. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's a lot of work too. Either way, it's a lot of work. I mean, I'm going to change the nib. I'm going to change this nib out. Let's try different nib here. Let's see what nib should I try. We'll go ahead and turn it off to let it cool. Look at all these nibs. Like Look at all these nibs. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I mean, far as drawing this figure is easy, pretty easy. Uh, as soon as I figure out what nibs to draw with, uh, we should be good. This has a little circular. Let me try this one. I want to try this one right here. This nib. Uh, One thing about it is these. I gotta make sure that these are cool. What I like about this soldering iron kit is that it cools down really quick. And there's a little sponge you could put water on it and even make it cool down even more. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that nib up and use this nib right here. There you go. Hey, camcorder, what's up? I made those sets over the years. I first got one when I was 10. I loved it. Didn't understand how it worked best though. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm figuring it out myself. This is a first time trying. So, Chris, because of Christina is the one who, you know, she say put the art on this wood, and I say, stupid me. I say, okay, let me bun it. Never done the bun, and this dummy thought you could just burn the woods and, and find out there's all kind of a science and art to doing this wood burning, but that's okay. I like learning. It's okay. All right, let's see. This is oh, I don't even turn it on. I gotta turn it on. Come on, turn it on. Let it heat up. And this. Oh, do you guys see the smoke? Do you guys see the smoke? Hmm. Now, this one lady say bend this nib up to like 45 degrees, but oops, wow, that burned quick. I mean, they heat up quick. Wow, look at that! Look at that! Yeah, you see that little dot 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 dot. I want it to be just a smooth line when I do this. Like I want to be able to go like that's okay. That line's okay right there. That line. That line's that's see a little break there, break there. I wanna Yeah, there's a break there, break there. You get those break because of the grain of the woods, Yeah, like if you do it on this one, it should be smoother, hopefully. Even that one, I see the little grain, but it's not very noticeable, right? And then you see that little dot. I didn't intend that. I just want to be, you know. solid line, but you see that's not good. You gotta be able to produce a good solid line. Bon Barca bon. All right, Christina. All right. Well, we'll see. Uh, I I want to be special. So you know, now you. If this goes to Christina, I gotta do really nice. Yeah. You see that if I do slow, I could do this slow. You know. That's okay. That line that I right. Yes. I actually like this. It's kind of satisfying when it comes out right. Why you stop doing this, camcorder? Why would you stop this? Isn't it fun? I mean, yeah, it's a little difficult, but it's just too fun. Too fun, man. Why did you stop? I recommend the propane torch next. Bring out the grains. You can use it like an internal flames on your bundle art. Uh, you gonna uh, you want me to burn down my house, don't you? I'm gonna be homeless guy because of a camcorder. I'm not gonna be homeless because I burnt down the house. I'm gonna be homeless because I burnt down my wife's house and she's not gonna have me back. Yeah, well, yeah, I should. I probably should be drawing more too, but I thought, you know, I always wonder about this. I always kind of wonder about this. Uh, this he's up pretty nice. You could do really thin lines. I think. There you go. You could do really thin lines, especially if you go right in the grain, right along the grain. That's nice. You could do a very thin line like that. But watch this. If I bet you will do. Oh, not bad. Kind of like a. Huh. Not bad. Huh. Okay. Hmm. Not bad. Let me try. Okay, let me start on that moon. Let me see if I could do the moon here. I want to dark out here, dark out in the space. Will it do it? Slowly, maybe? If I go really slow? uh, uh, burn your oil stuff. Yeah, I don't think that drywall burning is going to be good for my lung. Good night, Christina. Ah, uh, what is this? What's that mean? Yeah. Yeah, well, it looks like it's doing the dark okay now. You gotta let the iron heat up out in space, so it has to be dark. But as soon as you gotta let it iron heat up. Yeah, this is you gotta have a patience with this thing. Moon emoji. Ah, I see. Uh, I'm trying to do the out in the space, but oh, what is so you guys know my reference. I am doing with the reference here. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Oh, well, good. I see. I see. I see. I see. Now, um, I'm trying to get the dark out there, but cool. All right. Uh, you think people will like this? If I get good at this, I'm think this gonna be my retirement. I'm gonna burn woods and sell it. If I get good at it, that's the way I'm going to retire. Yeah. This you gotta let it. You gotta let it heat up, heat up, heat up. Don't shake too much because you're cooling it. Heat up, then go slowly. Oh my gosh. Maybe I need a better nib. I'm gonna try a different nib. I'm gonna try a different nib. Turn it off so it'll cool down. If I put a screw to it, it should cool down a little bit. It should cool down. Oh, it's hot. You're 10% of every one of my sales, huh? Yeah. Okay. All right. You find me a buyer, no problem. No problem. Okay. All right. Let's see. What kind of nib should I put on this time? Something, something that does. Not that one. That's not a narrow one. No. Something broad. Maybe this one right here. This broad one. Let's try that one. Let's see. Let's see. Already, you wanna be my agent when I retire, huh? All right. All right. Better be a good agent, Christina. Uh, all right. All right. Do that one. Let's try that one. Let's. These are the nibs I tried. Well, this is one. You could tell which one I tried. This one I tried. These guys I haven't tried yet. I tried that one. I haven't tried that one yet. All right. I need to turn this on. They say bend this the thing like 30 degrees because if I want a whole surface to touch. Oh, look at that. Hmm. I guess I could use that kind of effect somewhere, right? Bubble, kind of bubble like. Now let's bring it down. Bring it down. Oops. Hmm. This is a little hard to control at this angle. but it doesn't give that wide stroke of shade. But you gotta wait here, let it heat up, and bring it down. But this area you get really burn that little edge. Hmm. Let me try that. So come here. Uh, oh, really burns it. It's not dark when you move it. You leave it there, you burn it. It will almost leave a groove. It's kind of wide there. You see that wide stroke? You got the wide stroke going on. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. It's a little bit faster than the other one. Hmm. Hmm. A lot of patience in this thing, don't you think? I'm used to drawing a little bit faster than this. Ah. Hmm. Hold it. Let it heat up. Let it heat up. Let it heat up. Okay. Hmm. See right there? Right there. Can I make the area a little, that white area darker? Hmm. Um, maybe increase the temperature a little bit more. So many variables in doing this. Too many variables. Yeah, that definitely is some kind of not a grade. What do you call that? Grain. There's different kind of grain right there. It's slippery. So this metal. One thing I noticed about this thing right here is that metal is less. What do you call it? It's slight less than this thing. And it leaves a really strange looking mark too. Hmm. Let me try different nib. This is for wire area, but I wish it was faster. Heat up faster. Yeah, I wish it was a little bit faster heating up. Let me go and turn that off. I'm gonna try a different nib. Let's try a different nib. What time is it? 10:15. Okay, I got about 12 minutes. Hmm. Okay, this time, okay, I'm gonna try compare these two. This one looks just like this, except it has that particular different kind of metal on it. So, so I'm gonna try that one. The so far because I'm not burning fast, not the smell is not too bad. Not much is smoke. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay, let's try this one. I hope there's not a stiff learning curve. I mean, as long as I get this temperature right nib, I think I could do it. I think I could do it. I think I could do it. Yes, I definitely gotta have patience. Uh, uh, you know who requires more patience? People who are watching this video. I don't understand you guys' patience. I do not understand your patience. Let's see. This one, yeah. Thank you. But like I say, you guys are the one with the patience here. Okay. This is smoother shading right there. Yeah, I like the smoothness of shading. How it fades in. You know what I mean? Hmm. Okay. Let's try this. You know what? I noticed that it burns much better on this wood than this wood. This wood is more massive. Somehow it'll cool that nib down. Nib doesn't stay hot long enough to burn the wood. Let me go ahead and nib it pretty long time. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I feel like maybe this particular combination of wood and the nib is not good for this. Because it shouldn't take that long to burn the wood. Hmm. 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 Yeah, it's taking. Way too long for this. Okay. But this will requires a little more heat. I think it's this wood. Because here, if I'm doing here, yeah, I mean, it just makes mark. You see that mark? Just immediately makes mark. Definitely have more control on this wood. I want to try something else. Let's try on a paper. Well, yeah, definitely. Hey, actually, you could burn the paper too. Cool. Really? I could um I could burn onto Gemini boxes, right? Mm, yeah, definitely burn onto a Gemini box. Hmm. Okay. Well, this is a kind of special kind of tool. I'm gonna actually I could do something with this. Huh. Actually, not bad for on these papers. Hmm. Could actually have a. I could actually burn something on a box. Every box is a medium. On to this one. $15%. 15%. Why? You don't think you can make money on me or something? Is that it? I take too long to make any money. Yeah. Well, I just found another medium, Christina. I just found another medium. A freaking Gemini box. Oh, I got to turn this on. Let me see if I could. At least it's good for medium, right? Well, practice medium, right? Mm-hmm. Lines are smoother to make. Lines are much smoother to make. Lines are much smoother to make. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ah. Okay, double what you're paying me now. Fine off. Man, you're vicious. Your negotiation technique is vicious. I was gonna. Yeah, why couldn't the wood burn this fast? Yeah, I'm getting angry. You're raising the price on me now. I'm getting angry. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna. Oh, you could really uh, burn a hole through the thing. Gotta be really careful. You gotta be careful. That almost burnt that definitely burnt through a hole there. I don't know what I'm doing. Double zero is zero. You can't beat that deal. Yes, your dog, Christina. Thank you. Uh, and there's some trick into this too, right? Anyway, all right. It's almost time. Time is it? 10, 11:30. 20. 1 hour. All right, Christina. Thank you, Christina. Uh, oh, there are a few of you in here. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a lot of patience. uh, I I'm figuring it out. Um, this wood is a little tough to draw on, but it can be done. I just need to find the right nib, right temperature on this thing. I don't know if you can see this thing. Let me see. This thing right here. Let's see if I could. This thing right here. This thing right here. This. Yeah, where's the temperature thing? Can you see the temperature? I cannot see it. I cannot see it. Never mind. Never mind. A bunch of stuff. So yeah, well, double zero is zero. All right. What are you doing, Matt? It's hard to do math when I'm trying to burn stuff. Uh, yeah, thank you, Christina. Thanks everybody. I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna figure out this this you know soldering gun and figure out the wood here, the pattern, and all that good stuff. It's gonna be several. I'll probably send it once, twice, 3 times. Then I'll have something out. But I feel confident, and I have a Christina to thankful, and it's for C3, comet curing cancer. So today, her artist Jim Shooter, I understand he passed away with the cancer, and um, yeah, we want Anyway, so when someone like Christina is promoting such event, comet curing cancer, that's why I'm doing this. It's for comet curing cancer, and once I get it out there, you guys make sure you bid a lot of money on it, so that comet curing cancer will have a, you know, because we need to kill the cancer, and I'm honored to be part of it. And on top of that, I'm learning a new skill. That's, I mean, win, 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 win. We need a win. We need a win. Anyway, uh, uh, rest in peace, Jim, Mr. Jim Shooter, and let's win this cancer game, guys. Cancer battle. Anyway, till next time, Namen out. All right. Oh yeah, I'm curing cancer. All right, guys. And looks like Christina already had a few awesome submission. The heart, that is. So appreciate you, Christina. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, rest of you guys who are watching rewind. Appreciate you. Till next time.